Hey there, soul sister. I have an episode today that's actually from a couple of years ago that I didn't get published. And I came across it, and it's about hope and how hope can actually hurt. We always say, "Oh, I hope, I hope, I hope," and I dug in a little bit into this topic, and I just thought, this is something that I wanted to share with you. So I hope you enjoy. I know you're going to get a bunch out of it. And I also wanted to let you know, in case you haven't heard yet, that the love quiz is ready. Yes, it is. So what's the love quiz, you might be asking? Well, it is Discover Your Love Avatar. So many of you have been asking, what is it that's getting in my way? What is it that I need to work on? And some of you might be resisting love and challenged with dating, opening up your heart, and anything in between. And so, what I created was this really awesome, because I really think it's awesome, love quiz where you get to discover what is your superpower when it comes to love and what might be your challenge. And there's three different possibilities. One is a courageous queen, one is an empowered empress, and one is a glorious goddess. And that you might say, well, they all sound great, because all of them are great. Superpower and challenges. We all have blind spots. So if you want to take the quiz, and I encourage you to do that, go to midlifeloveoutloud.com/love quiz. And that link is in the show notes. Okay, here's the episode I was talking about. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. How funny. Be well, sister. Bye. One of the things I was noticing the last couple of weeks is my relationship to hope. And this was a huge breakthrough for me. And it's not something, again, we can think our way through. We have to feel our way through. But it starts with being aware, right? When we're aware of something, then we can look at it and shift it, change it, and heal it. And I became aware that hope is a little slippery. Hope, for me, as I defined it and as I was experiencing it, is focusing on the future in a way of longing. Like, I hope things change. I hope to meet somebody. I hope to feel better. I hope to lose weight. I hope to feel more energy. I hope. And what I was noticing specifically with my son, some of you know that my son and I have some estrangement. He left at 16, and sadly, I've not seen or spoken to him since. It's a long story, and it's out of my control, and I've done everything I could. And for these 8-9 years, I've had so much hope. I tried everything I could, and I kept hoping he'd come around. I kept hoping that something would change. I kept hoping the door would open. I kept hoping. And that kept me going, because it's like, it could happen. It might happen. And so that hope was beautiful in a lot of ways. But what shifted for me recently was that I realized that continual hoping and it not happening was hurting me. This hope for this possibility, this hope for something that may or may not happen, was painful, versus what I desire and what I have control over, what I desire, what I want to put my energy toward, what I want to create. It's so different than giving away what I feel is this, I hope it happens, Such a different energetic. I'm coming to this point of hope isn't necessarily helpful. Yeah. Breathe into that for a second and put in the comment box what resonates with you. Does this resonate with you? How might that feel when you think about hope may not be so helpful? Because what I realize is the more I focus on the future of what I hope might happen, keeps me in this place of lack, keeps me in this place of I don't have, and longing. And this is where it gets a little tricky. I have a sneeze. Excuse me. Versus I desire, I see something I want to have happen, and then being in this empowered place of what actions might I take to bring me closer to the outcome I want. Hope just seems like a lower vibe a lower energetic vibe inside of me that kind of gives away my power. And then there's the difference between hope and trust, right? Like, oh, I hope this happens. I hope I win the lottery. I hope he notices me, whatever the hope is, right? Outside circumstances, I hope it happens, versus I desire to have more attention. Maybe I need to have a conversation with my partner. Maybe I want to dress up and go out on the town. What do I have control over to meet the needs and the desires of what I want? And can I trust that it will be what it will be and it'll show up in its time? Because that's the other thing. Trust in handing it over, whether it happens or not, gives us a freedom of allowing things to unfold versus, oh, I hope this happens. It's just such a different feel for it. Think about something that you've been hoping would happen versus I'm moving toward creating something. I'm taking action. I see what I want and I'm planting seeds to get me closer. It's so different, isn't it? Like my son's birthday was a couple of weeks ago, less than a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't have hope anymore that he was going to reach out to me. I didn't have hope that he was going to write me. I didn't have hope that things would change. And you might say, well, that's so sad. It was so powerful. What I desired was he had a good birthday. What I wanted for him was that he's healthy and things are going well for him. And I have that information that that's true. What I desire is healing, and I've done everything I can to make that happen. I am in control of my reactions, and when it was his birthday, I didn't just hope, which gave me a day of peace, because I wasn't at the mercy of something outside of me happening. I chose to create the day in the way that I wanted to create the day, and it felt good. And so I wanted to share this hope versus allowing and trust and desiring and planting seeds. It's just to look at those two energies, all of those energies, and where are you when it comes to creating this chapter of your life? Are you in the place of hope that it might happen? Hope that the universe provides? Or are you in this place of unfolding and trusting and being in your fullness right now as you move closer to what you're calling in? So what I want for you is to really sit with this, I think the word is juxtaposition. I'm not sure if I'm using that word well, but it's that paradox of hope and trust, allowing and being in control of your life and the choices you make. Because at the end of the day, you are in the driver's seat. Co-conspiracy, co-creators together, you and the universe together, versus you're just at the mercy of your outside circumstances. It's just so different, so different. So be with that. Post in the comment box how this resonates with you. I'd love to see. And may you have a magical week.